copy paste profit and you can get paid. The markets don't sleep, so neither should you. Just caught the perfect entry, my phone in the blue, yeah. Sleep is for the rich, I can finally get some rest. Yeah, I did it for the gang. Trey House diamonds on my neck. Yeah, 250 loading, 750 on the way. Hopped on MetaTrader 4, trying to make 750 in a day. Made my profits for the week. Now it's time to spread the word. All my packages elite. Help you earn while you learn. Yeah, the market's going up. I'm just waiting on my return. My phone became an ATM, so my calls on do not disturb. Hop in the trade, then I run it up. If it pull back, then I double up. My team know to play like a huddle up. Take the right vehicle, buckle up.
Let's go. Keep sharing this link, guys. We need to get 250 on this call minimum.
You think this a game?
Let's go.
It's simple as copy, paste, profit, and you can get paid. The markets don't sleep, so neither should you.
Okay.
Just caught the perfect entry, my phone in the blue, yeah. You think this a game? You think we don't trade? It's simple as copy, paste, profit, and you can get paid. The markets don't sleep, so neither should you. Just caught the perfect entry, my phone in the blue, yeah. Head draw back, I never fall back. When
Let's go. Okay, we are ready for the call, guys. Listen, I am so grateful to be on this call first and foremost. I want to thank every single one of you guys for being on this call with us and our chairmanship call. This is a very special call to me, guys. This is a very, very powerful call. So before we even get started, I want to give massive gratitude to all of you for being on this call right now. Keep sharing out this link. I know for sure there's going to be a lot of value tonight. You know, I really don't want to take away from the main man himself. So I'm going to keep this very short and sweet. But guys, make sure you're sharing this link with as many human beings as possible. Okay? Just put a 7 if you guys can actually hear me clearly. If you guys can see me and hear me clearly. Okay. So guys, I'm very grateful to be on this call, guys. You know, I'm very excited. Now, guys, I want to see the energy because before we even bring on this gentleman right now, I want to make sure you guys are ready. I've been trying to get this guy on the call for the longest time. He's obviously busy, touring, helping a lot of people. So, guys, really let me know how you guys feeling right now. Are you guys ready for the nuggets? Are you ready for the information? Because I want you guys to really understand who's about to come into this call, okay? The month of September, we've called this the September to Remember, okay? It's a very powerful month, right? This is the month where we pretty much catapulted a 90-day plan out of September, October, November, December, okay? Because December doesn't really count as much because people are on Christmas and it's New Year's. It does count about half of the month. The other half, people are on holiday mode. So we know September, October, November are the 3 months if we can really grind and make things happen. I remember there was a call a few weeks ago with Noel Trimble and David Amaniti, and they were speaking about setting goals for the month of September. And this call, I don't just do calls for no reason. There's strategic calls for different times of the year. And this is a call that I'm very excited about. And I've been waiting for the right time to drop this flyer. And it's a great privilege to be on this call right now, guys, with Mr. Branden Thompson. Now, before I bring him up, guys, I want you guys to understand, you know, the significance of the next 90 days. Because the month of September, you know, you need to be pushing as much as possible to get yourself moving into the winter months, okay? Because right now, the winter season is when things pick up a lot. And I'm so excited. Okay, I was having a chat with David Amaniti. Yeah, guys, also, let's get the cameras on. I want to see who I'm speaking to, guys. Let's get the cameras on because I can't bring up this gentleman until the energy is right, until you guys are really ready to receive the information that's going to be received tonight, okay? But guys, look, I was having a chat with David Amaniti, and he was telling me the same thing. In the winter time in this industry, this is really when you want to push. You really want to push your business as much as possible. Why? Because 2021 is right there. 2021 is right around the corner, and your level of anticipation, your level of energy, your level of excitement moving into 2021 is very important. I remember this time last year, we was pushing. This time last year, we was in Dallas, right? And we was talking about, you know, the next 90 days. And I remember having a chat with Jason Brown last year, and he told me the same thing. He said, Jay, if you push September, October, November, you'll go chairman in February, and we hit chairman in March. Just to show you how powerful these 90 days are. Wherever you are in your business right now, this next 90 days can literally push you from where you are today. By the start of next year, you're going to start with an absolute bang, okay? And I want you guys to really understand this, guys, is you want to make sure that you go hard this month specifically. If you take your foot off the gas in September, you're already behind the 8 ball. Forget about what's happened up until this point. Your next 90 days is absolutely crucial. September, October, November. So you can go into December, right, with an absolute crazy velocity. And going into January and beyond, you're going to have huge, huge, huge momentum moving into, again, we've got our big event in November. We've got our virtual convention. And let me tell you guys right now, guys, I want you guys to really be pushing that event. I want you guys to really be pushing that event crazy. Because this event, I was having a chat with the leaders, and I know many other companies. What we're seeing right now, this event, no one is duplicating this. What we've done is one of one. The virtual event, I'm looking at other companies, it's just a Zoom call. What we're doing right now is amazing. I want you guys to really understand you are part of the biggest revolution in the industry right now. We're literally breaking records as we speak. So I want you guys to really understand, this call is not just for motivation. I want you guys to be inspired to, there's calls that I've been on that I still feel the fire in my veins from those calls. There's been calls 2, 3, 4 years ago, or 2, 3 years ago that I've been on, and I'm still taking information from that. And I want you guys to have the same, I want this call to be a call that 2 years from now, when you're Chairman 750, you will look Branden Thompson in the eye and say, hey, Branden, bro, thank you for the training on the 15th of September, my mom's birthday. How can I forget that? 15th of September, right? I should know the date back of my head, right? Thank you for the training that you gave that day. I'm now a Chairman 750 because of what you've done. I'm now a Chairman 500, Chairman 250, whatever rank you're going to be, right? It's chairman or nothing. You have to understand, guys, the mentality that what this gentleman has taught me. There's a reason why I'm going over this edification, because I want you guys to understand. Some people don't edify these goats enough. They don't edify them that they should be edified, right? I need to give it some time, because, guys, this gentleman, when I first met him, he was I don't even know. I first met him in Dallas, I think it was, last year. And we had a conversation. I think it was like a Chairman 25 at the time. And so humble. Him and his brother, Bryce Thompson, whenever I call them, whenever I message them, they're there for me. They're always there to support. I'm on the other side of the world. I'm not even in their business. And they have actually taken a time out multiple times alongside the other leaders like Ray, Nate, Josh, to speak to me and other leaders as well, and give us the support that we need to get to the level that they're at. This gentleman right now is not just a network marketer, not just a trader. He's a Chairman 250. And he, in my opinion, he is one of the biggest names in network marketing, period. Right now, what he's done, he is the godfather, one of the co-founders of the Trade House movement. We all know what they've accomplished, over 85,000 active customers in their organization alone. An incredible leader, someone that I have a lot of respect for, guys. I want you guys to understand that when this guy comes into the call, I want you to really appreciate his time. The last time he done a call for us was like maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and we didn't get a chance to really delve deep into things. And I hope he has enough time to kind of share with us anything on his heart. Whatever you say, bro, I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to take the notes, and I'm so grateful to have you on the call, bro. And guys, I want you guys to get your notepads ready, get your cameras on, and make sure you are going to take every bit of information that is given today. This call, is going to be monumental to your success. This call will change your business. Listen, guys, you're one call away from going chairman. You're one call away from becoming a 6-figure trader. You're one call away from changing your life forever. I want you guys to really understand. Don't take this for granted, guys. This call will change your business, guys. Whatever you're going through right now, this call will completely change the trajectory of your business. So without further ado, let's put some 777, some 888, some 999s for my man, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Trillionaire Thompson, trillionaire, multi-millionaire, Chairman 750 loading, Mr. Branden Thompson. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I've unmuted you, bro. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Let's go, let's go. Hold on, let me make sure I get my lighting right so y'all can see me. Okay. Perfect. Man, I'm super blessed to be alive. And I mean that when I say that, I'm not speaking that as a, you know, a filler, a word filler. You know how people say I'm blessed to be here. Oh, I'm super grateful to be here. I'm gonna keep it very transparent with you guys. This has been my first call since an incident that took place Thursday. I'm not gonna dive too deep into it, but I will let you know what's going on because I think Junior hit me up and he was just making sure I was gonna be okay to do the call because I think the week before that I was kind of busy. I was traveling and what he didn't know and it had nothing to do with this call because I just want you to know how dedicated I am. And I started to not even say anything about it, but I feel like it's my responsibility, and God has put me in this position to just be a vessel and inspiration. But this past Thursday, I was in my hometown, Houston, Texas, and I was robbed at gunpoint. I had a gun to my head. They took all my jewelry, Trey House chain, took about $60,000 worth of things, and I honestly thought that was it for me. You know, it's really no reason other than they just didn't feel like killing me. But it was 4 of them, masked gentlemen. As far as I could say, they had two guns. But what I realized as I'm getting off the ground and they sped away, and you know, it was a wet pavement, and all my clothes were wet, and I just was like, what the hell just happened to me? After kind of understanding like, okay, I just got robbed. I just got all my stuff taken from me in broad daylight in my hometown. There was a sense of gratitude. That was the first thing I could even think about was I'm still here, because in the midst of that situation, I was thinking about all the people I was going to leave behind, all the things I didn't get to do, all the goodbyes I wouldn't be able to say, all the people I wouldn't be able to tell I love, all the people I wouldn't be able to connect with anymore, all the lives I wouldn't be able to change anymore. And so I get on this call today to really say, I am blessed to be here, literally, not because I woke up regular. No, I had a gun pointed to my head in broad daylight, and I'm still here to talk about it, and it lets me know that I'm supposed to be here. Guys, you've been in a life or death situation, whether you was facing the barrel of a gun in your face, you know, I don't know what you've been through, but I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you right now, if you don't go your hardest, everybody before growing up, but I've never been singled out, and death was like you. It might be your time. And a lot of people saying, man, Brandon, you don't got to jump back in the calls. You don't got to jump back on tour. You don't got to do no events. Get your mind right. And I say, no. This is my therapy. Because if I wasn't here, then I wouldn't be able to talk, right? But because I'm here, why would I do what I would do if I was dead, which is nothing. So I'm on this call today, guys, out of pure motivation and inspiration. You could be one of these people on the call that say, oh, I'm going to just listen to Brandon. Oh, I'm glad you're okay. Oh, life is a blessing. But is your life a blessing? Forget about mine. Forget about the person to the right, the person to the left. Is your life a blessing? And what is your life really going to represent when you're gone? When it's time up? Because time is an illusion. I figured that out a few days ago. Time doesn't exist. It's this thing that we've created in our minds to make it seem like we have time. We created time to make it seem like we have it. But in actuality, there's no such thing as time, because I've seen people in 3 months do more than people in 3 years. I've seen people in 3 weeks do more than people in 3 months. So time doesn't exist. It's all about how bad do you want it? What is your mindset when you're chasing, when you're following your dreams? What is your mindset? Is it a do or die situation? Because that's what life is. It's do or die. Some of y'all are straddling the fence, and that's not real life. You want to become a millionaire. You want to free your family. You want to What if this was your last day? I woke up that morning regular. I did a call. I went and worked out. I took a shower. I talked to my friends. I talked to my team. I went about my day like I would any other regular Thursday. Nothing special. But that could have been it for me. And as much as people want to edify me and show their appreciation and admiration for who I am and what I've done, in that moment, I still felt like I didn't do enough. In that moment, I feel like I still didn't impact enough people. In that moment, I feel like I still didn't connect with enough human beings. In that moment, I feel like I still didn't show the plan enough. I still didn't set my family up enough financially. And you look at me like you're glad to be in the presence of me, or you're glad to hear from me. No, I'm still a person that is still empty. Not empty as in the sense that I don't know who I am, or I'm not grateful for what I have, but I'm still searching. I'm still fulfilling my mission. I'm not close to it yet. And so you got to ask yourself, how close are you to fulfilling your dreams? How close are you to fulfilling those things that you had in your mind? How close to you are to making sure your mom has no worries in the world? You got to ask yourself, because this is real. It's do or die, literally. And some of you don't have that same mentality in the business, because in real life, it's do or die. In this business, you want to straddle the fence. That's why you're not winning. So I'll say it today. Jay said these next 90 days are very pivotal. These next 90 days are very important for your business, for your life. And I need you to act like you got a gun to the back of your head every single day. Let's be very brutally honest, because it happened to me. And it was a wake-up call for me. Some people think I go super hard, and I thought I was going hard. No, I'm going even harder now. You thought you saw The Godfather. You thought you saw Sir Trilly and all that. You ain't seen nothing yet. Because I understood that could have been my last day. My last day to give any deposit to the world. That was it. So you got to ask yourself, if Branden, somebody that we're looking up to, somebody that we follow, somebody that has created all these chairmen, this movement, somebody that has created a wave of inspiration and hey, we can do it too. If that guy says felt like he was in his last moments, and in his last moments, he felt like he still didn't do enough, where does that leave you? If I feel like that, I wasn't on the ground saying, I'm satisfied. If I go out right now, I'm satisfied. My mom will be okay. My little brother will be okay. And I'm not here to compare, but at the end of the day, drop some hundreds in the chat if you would switch bank accounts with me today. Drop 100 in the chat. Financially, you would switch bank accounts. Drop a 200 in the chat. If you would switch position, like you would want to have my back office too. Drop a 200 in the chat. You want my bank account? You want my back office? Okay, you got it. It's yours. Even with that, I'm not even close to what I need to accomplish. Even with that, have it. You can have it all. Because that's not even a crumb of what I'm supposed to be doing. That's not even a snippet of what I was called here to do. And what I've realized is that I'm supposed to be here. And I'm going to tell you right now, family, if you're not dead, if you're listening to the sound of my voice right now, if you're breathing, you can see me. You can pick up the phone, you can dial. You got 2 legs, 2 arms. If you are a living being, I'm telling you right now, you have a full responsibility to act like every day is your last. I know we hear it all the time. Oh, you got to run to the wheels fall off. You got to run like it's, no, you literally have to run like today is your last. Forget the seasons and the winter is coming up. Every day, it doesn't matter if it's cold outside, hot, if people are on vacation, if the stores are closed, if they're open, it doesn't matter. The only things that matter is your mindset through it all. The only thing that matters is your mindset through it all. Forget about the time because it's an illusion. Time either makes you feel like you have it or makes you feel like you don't have it. Right? You don't hit your goal in 2 weeks. Oh, you feel like it's over with. Time is an illusion. Time is something we put on ourselves. Now, I'm not saying take your time because it doesn't exist. That means, look, if time doesn't exist, that means we can't take our time and we can't take time for granted because it's not there. So the only thing we have to do is make sure our mindset is getting what we want, because time, it's not there. So if I got 2 weeks to do something, I need to realize and say, I don't have really 2 weeks because time doesn't exist. What I need to do is fine tune my mindset to where I want to be in 2 weeks. That's what, it's the mindset. It's not necessarily the time, because we focus on, I got 10 more days. I got 9 more days. No, but in that time, it's not about the amount of time. It's the amount of grind. I need you to understand that. It's not about the amount of time you put in. It's about the amount of grind. Once again, we've looked at people that have been in the business for 3 years, and then we've looked at people that have been in the business for 3 months. How did they do more? Was it the time? No, because time doesn't exist. No, we know that. So, the next 90 days, that's cool, but it doesn't exist. So what does exist in 90 days? Your mindset. That's what truly needs to change, your mindset. Because if you have the same mindset for the next 90 days, what did you really learn? What did you really accomplish? I'm here to tell you that the main thing that people miss out on in this opportunity, and the main reason people don't win at a high level, is because they've yet to recognize their value. They've yet to recognize their value. Drop a 1 in the chat if you believe I Am Mastery Academy has a lot of value. Drop a 1 in the chat. Perfect. We can agree to disagree. I believe that I Am Academy has no value. Branden, you're Chairman 250. How dare you say that? Hear me out. How can a platform that has no blood, no pulse, no life have value? No, let me tell you what has value. Everybody on this call, all 336 people on this call, you have value, because guess what? You have a pulse, you breathe, you have value, right? You have value. And so therefore, because you are a breathing being, you are a being, you give value to the platform. Does that make sense? Because if indeed the value was in the platform, then everybody would be a Chairman 750. But the value is not in the platform, it is in the person that is pushing the platform. You give the value to the platform. Brandon, what do you mean? Since I've been in this company, the price has changed 3 times. $195. Then from $195 to $216. Then from $216 to now $234, right? We don't even have to get into the elite packages and all the other things that have come into this platform since I've been in the business. But it lets me know the platform doesn't necessarily have the value. It's the people pushing the platform that has the value, because whether the elite package is $324.95 or $1,000, I'm gonna push it the same because the value isn't really in the platform, it's in me. Understand, people don't follow products. They're not following the harmonic scanner. They're not following the web analyzer. They're not following DeLorean, Steady, Gold Cup. They're following you. Understand. They're not following the harmonic scanner. They're not listening to the harmonic scanner. They're not signing up with the harmonic scanner. They're following you. Not Chris Terry, not Bryce, not Brandon, not even Jay. They're following you. When they enroll, they're following you because you showed the value, not the platform. You gave value to the platform. So in order for you to really thrive in this business, you got to know your value. Otherwise, you're going to still keep getting stuck. Oh, my team isn't moving. Oh, I keep getting a pullback. I can't get people to run. How do you motivate people? By understanding your value. That's the simple part of it. You understand your value and everything around you begins to change. Here's a few things. Take these notes down. Here's a few ways in which you can identify your value, right? So one of them, right, the first thing, the first way to identify your value is to have positive self-esteem or confidence, right? That's one of the first ways you identify value, and you can tap into that place where you understand who you are. You got to have confidence. You got to have a positive self-esteem, family. Understand that self-esteem, right? People say, oh, I have a low self-esteem. Oh, I have this self-esteem. Understand, esteem is of self, meaning that there are no outside forces. There are nothing around you that can lift it up or make it lower. It's self-esteem, not their esteem, we esteem, our esteem, family esteem, not junior esteem, Ben esteem, self-esteem. It's you, right? You have to have self-esteem, meaning that you have to be able to raise and lower your temperature only with your control and nobody else's, right? 1 second, family. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so understand, family, self-esteem, meaning that it comes from self, having confidence, right? So if it's self-esteem, that means your confidence has to come from within as well, right? Your confidence comes from within as well. Understanding that no matter what's going on around you, right? No matter what's going on in your household or in your environment, you have to esteem yourself. And if you esteem yourself, then you can give yourself the confidence, right? And it all comes from your thoughts. It all comes from your emotions. What are you saying to yourself, right? So if it's self-esteem, that means it's self-inflicted, and everything that has to do with self is going into my esteem. So if I'm not saying the right affirmations, if I'm not having the right type of language, the right dialogue with myself, that's why my esteem isn't high. That's why I don't have any confidence. That's why I Am Mastery Academy is genius for changing the name. I am, because that's what it is. I am. What are you? Drop it in the chat. I am what? What are you? Tell me. We got 360 plus people. What are you? I am what? I am rich. I am great. And it's one thing to say it, but to actually believe it and implement that in your speaking every single day. Because I'm going to tell you right now, family, as much as you say, I am this and I am a queen and I am a boss and I am this, somebody said they're hungry. Look, understand this. Understand this. As much good things as you tell yourself, you're telling yourself some bad things as well. Drop a 100 in the chat if I'm making sense. Drop a 100 in the chat if you've ever had some negativity come across your mental. You're like, whoa, why am I thinking that? Whoa, why am I feeling that? Whoa, why is this even a vision in my head? And this is the way to combat that, guys, because that's not going to stop. Because as long as you are a being and you've been programmed to watch all these television programs that aren't conducive to your success, all this music that's not conducive to your success, all the government and world corruption that's not conducive to your overall being as a positive person, you're gonna have all these different things and images come in your head. And that's not from you. That's from the outside world. And so since it's self-esteem, we have to power ourselves up, and we got to make sure that we understand that we are in a constant battle with ourselves because we've been programmed incorrectly. So we have to deprogram to reprogram. Understand this. As much as the positive things you say to yourself, there's probably more negative things that you're saying to yourself as well. So what do? We have to shut those negative things down. And I say the whispers of defeat shall not enter my thoughts. The visions of defeat shall not enter my thoughts. Every time I see something that I don't want, the visions of defeat shall not enter my thoughts. Anytime something goes in my head that I don't really agree, the whispers of defeat shall not enter my thoughts. I am this, I am that, you can call yourself crazy. People can call you crazy, but guess what? You got to reprogram yourself. You got to reprogram yourself. It's very real. On a daily basis, you don't know how many times a day I'm saying, the whispers of defeat shall not enter my thoughts. The visions of defeat shall not enter my mind, right? We all go through it on a daily basis. How do you combat that? You don't pray it away. You don't. You have to speak it away. Every second, don't let one bad thought, one bad vision cross your mind without you negating it with something powerful. The visions of defeat shall not enter my thoughts. I am worthy. I am powerful. Whatever you thought you weren't in that vision or in that thought, combat it. Shut it down and combat it. I need you to do this. This is going to help your confidence. This is going to help your self-esteem. It's self-esteem. Nobody else can give it to you. Nobody else can give it to you. They can help promote it, but they can't give it to you. Right? So we got to make sure we got confidence, right? We got to make sure that we have a positive self-esteem, right? Here's another one. Number 2, family, I need you to have values, not values, right? So understand this. In order to have value, you must have values. In order to have value, you must have values, right? So Junior, shout out to Junior C25 loading. Understand this. When you come into Junior's organization, when you come into Harrison organization, Ben's organization, understand there must be solid values in place in order to sustain a foundation within your organization. You cannot let people come in your house and start walking across the carpet with muddy shoes, sitting on whatever couch, using whatever plate and cup they want in your house. That's not how it rolls. You must set values in your organization. So when people come in, they know how to handle you. They know how to handle themselves. See, a lot of times we get so excited when people come in our business that we forget to give them the values so that they can value us. See, if you don't give anybody the values of your organization, hey, this is what we do. This is how we do it. This is what time we do it. This is how we look when we're doing it. This is how we sound when we're doing it. These are the values of our organization. And if you cannot abide by those rules, bye. and standing firm on that, because it's not about the short game, it's about the long game. I don't care about hitting Chairman 10 in 30 days, but then the next 30 I deranked. I want a solid foundation. We're not in a rush for this. Time doesn't exist. So in that time, what are you doing? Since it's you quote unquote want to do it in 90 days, 60 days, 6 months, what are you doing? I said it's about the grind, not about the time. What is happening in those moments when you're talking to your team? Be very intentional. Don't just let one person get that value, get those values. Let everybody consistently walk the same path. That's how you do it. That's how you duplicate yourself. You don't let one person, oh, they got a lot of followers, I'm going to talk to them this way. Oh, this person, she looks good, I'm going to let her talk. Oh, this person doesn't have a lot of followers and nobody really knows them. No, everybody gets treated the same. Values, so that they can see the value. So once you start being all over the place, they say, oh, they're treating everybody differently. What is their values? It's hard for me to value a person that doesn't show me their values. Understand, value is the most important thing, family. Value is the most important thing. We don't have to talk about, race, but it's that time. I'm not here to make anybody uncomfortable. You see it on TV. Y'all tell me what it is. Think about this. Y'all see the Black Lives Matter, in America and just all around the world. I appreciate all, anybody supporting that movement, right? Right, all lives matter too, but Black lives specifically just because of what's going on in today's time, right? They kill us because they don't want us. Somebody dropping in the chat, why do they kill us in the middle of the street, broad daylight, no guns? They don't value us. So because of a lack of value, we get killed. Wait, I'm not finished. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Fred Hampton, Angela Davis. They kill these people off. Dr. Sebi, Nipsey Hussle, Tupac. They kill these people because they were too what? They had too much what? They were too valuable. So because of a lack of or too much, it doesn't matter, you're dangerous. It's dangerous. So what I tell you today is, you might as well be valuable because they're going to try to kill you anyways. And that don't mean literally like shoot you in the street. They're going to try to stop you from getting your objective across every single time. So do you want a lack of value and still get hated on, discriminated against? Or would you rather have value and fight fire with fire? You got to let me know. What are you willing to do? Because what I saw was 4 armed black men that looked like me that said, we don't care that you worked hard for these jewels and this stuff that you got. We want what you got. They didn't value who I was. That's why they did it with me. But am I going to stop? Would I rather have been robbed for a lack of value or because I was valuable? I'd rather be robbed, killed, stolen from any day of the week because I was valuable. Don't go out being valueless, please. Number 3, do not undercharge for your services. A lot of times, we have people that get very excited when there's promos on the table. Oh, it's cheaper now. I want to run to the heavens. I'm going to tell everybody now that it's cheaper. I'm going to tell my whole community. I'm going to put it on Facebook, Instagram. Why is it that we have so much motivation to push a cheaper product? Because drop a 1 in the chat. Drop a 1 in the chat if and only if you pay full price to become a customer for I Am Mastery Academy. Cool. So did I. I came in when it was $195, full price, no discount. So if you pay full price for your success, if you pay full price for your freedom, why do you want people to come in your team and pay a discounted price? Why are you excited about that? Why are you more motivated to push that? They say you get what you pay for, right? They say you get what you pay for, right? So if I pay full success for my success, if I pay full price for my success, I want everybody behind me to pay full price as well. No discounts. No discounts if you want to become a millionaire, a multi-millionaire. No discounts if you want to impact the world. No discounts if you want to free your family. No discounts if you want to be a mogul, if you want to be an icon, if you want to be a legend, if you want to be so-called the greatest of all time. No discounts. I need everybody paying full price. And this is not just about paying to be in the business. Okay, you pay full price to be in the business, but what I won't allow you to do is devalue or I won't undercharge for my services, meaning I might not necessarily be charging my mentees for my mentorship. I might not necessarily be charging for events, but what I won't allow people to do is waste my time because I know my value. I won't allow you to waste my time. And a lot of people, right, if the shoe fits, apply what I'm saying. A lot of times we let people come into our business and they're naggers. All they do is complain. All they do is whine. This person's not doing this. Stop loss hitting over here. I can't get this person signed up here. How do I get this person to do this? And we continuously let them nag and not bring any value. Understand, once you know your value, once you understand what value is, you will no longer allow people without it to be around. Will you allow for people with no value to be around? I don't care. Understand, and that's going to go into the fourth point I'm going to make. Understand, if they're not giving value, then you must move around. And I'm not saying money isn't value. Please don't think it is, because money isn't real. Money is very, very fake. Money is paper. It can be burned. You can't take it with you. People will not care how much money you made when you leave this earth. A lot of people don't care how much money you make because it's not theirs. Money is not real, and it doesn't make you valuable. Money is not real, and it does not make you valuable. What makes you valuable is being able to help people see the value in themselves. What makes you valuable is understanding your value. What makes you valuable is understanding that you were put here for a reason and you don't have time to waste. Oh, wait, time doesn't exist because you understood that it is a mindset that I must have through whatever journey I'm going through. It is not the time that counts. It is the mindset and the grind that I put in chasing what I'm after. And so understanding that anybody on my team that is not on that same page, I give you an opportunity. We call it the 80-20 rule. 80% of my time and energy goes to people that understand what I'm doing, understand their value, understanding where we're headed, and we're all on the same page. The other 20% goes to the people that still haven't found out their value, still don't know how to handle me, and aren't on the same wave as me. And that 20% begins to dwindle down even to 10%, the less and less I begin to see they don't get it. Do not let people come into your business, want a discounted price, and at some point, it makes it seem like you're undercharging for your services. You don't understand how valuable you are. That's why you keep messing with invaluable individuals. Once you understand your value, you start handling people a lot differently. You start listening to the things they say. Oh, no. We're done with that. Next. Oh, no. We're not going to talk about that. Next. Four, understand that you are a peer. P-E-E-R. You are a peer. Brandon, what do you mean by that? I got a lot of peers. I got peer here. I got a peer there. Right? I need you to understand that you could be sitting next to Chris Terry, Alex Morton, Yvonne Tapia, David Minichier, Bryce Thompson. Y'all could all be in a limousine together. And you're just as valuable as everybody else sitting around. Some people don't think that. Oh, no. Bryce is more important to me. Oh, no. Chris Terry is more. David, Alex is more important to me. And you show it. I see it. You show it. And I see it. You think Chris Terry is more valuable than you. You think Chris Terry is more important than you. You think Bryce Thompson is more important than you. See, what I want you to understand before I leave this call today is that there's nobody to the left, to the right, in the front, or in the back of you that is more important. You're not more important than anybody. Everybody is on an equal playing field. The only difference in you is the value you bring. And it doesn't mean more or less. Chris Terry might bring 4 and you might bring 2. That doesn't mean Chris Terry is better because he brings 4 and you bring 2. You just better bring your 2 to the best of your ability. You weren't meant to bring 4. You were meant to bring 2. So stop looking at the 4 and thinking that because it's not 4 and yours is 2 that you're not just as valuable. And that's how you move with your organization. You move with your organization showing your team that you're not as valuable as Bryce Thompson. No, you're just as valuable. You're just as valuable. Right? Hold on one second. Uh-oh. My computer. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm about to go get my charger. 1 second. All righty. We're back. Uh-oh. Got it. Hang out with me, family. We're almost finished. So understand, family, you're just as valuable as the person to the right, to the left, the person that's making millions, the person that's making multi-millions, the person that's a CEO. You're just as valuable. Because at one point, they didn't have all that money. At one point, they didn't have all that influence. The only thing that they did was understand their value. When you understand your value, the money will come. The money will come. You have to understand. And you guys probably heard this example before. If I had $100 bill, right? Dang, I left the money upstairs. If I had $100 bill, right, in the front of this camera, right now, in front of the screen, if I had $100 bill, drop a 1 in the chat if you would want it. Just simply like you wouldn't mind having it, right? Drop a 1 in the chat if you wouldn't mind having that $100. Perfect, right? Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that same $100, I'm gonna put it on the ground, and I'm gonna just stomp it out. Stomp it out. And I'm gonna pick it up. It got dirt marks, footprints, shoe prints. Who still, drop a 1 if you still want that 100. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ball it up and I'm gonna throw it in the trash can. Just throw it in there. Who still wants that $100? Keep dropping a 1. So what you've told me is that you see the value in the $100, no matter the circumstances, no matter if it's wrinkled up, it's stepped on, it's in the trash, it's balled up, you still see the value, and that's you. It doesn't matter what you go through. It doesn't matter how many stop losses you hit. It doesn't matter how many people tell you no. That doesn't change your value at all, not even a little bit. And for the people that look at you and say, oh, I don't want that anymore, guess what? That doesn't mean you're not valuable. That just means they don't understand value. That's all that means. They don't understand value. Here's number 5, guys. I'm gonna give you the last one. This is a big one, and we've all heard it, right? Number 5 is you must believe. You must believe. Understanding that nobody else is going to believe for you. People can motivate you, they can pump you up, gas you up, give you all these compliments, but nobody is going to believe for you. Family, what word is in the middle of believe? Absolutely. The word lie is in the word believe, right? The word lie is it's in the middle. Isn't that crazy? It's right in the middle, literally. You got to believe. You have to lie to yourself every single day. Every single day. Why, Brandon, why lie? They say lying is bad. No, they told you lying was bad in one form. They said lying to people about certain things that aren't true within a certain situation. But when you're lying to yourself about your current circumstance, see, if I focus on my current circumstances, I go to my back office and I say, man, I got to pull back. Man, I deranked. Man, all these people are falling off. If I go to my MetaTrader 4, right? And I look at, all the trades that didn't hit. I'm so focused on my current situation. And if I focus on my current situation, I begin to think about my current situation. If I begin to think about my current situation, I begin to have emotions that are around and surrounded and implemented because of my current situation, right? But if I lie to myself and I never mind all the things that are in reality, and I say, you know what? I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a Chairman 100. I am a Chairman 250. I am a Chairman 500. I am a Chairman 750. I'm so happy and grateful now that my business just continues to thrive every day. I'm so happy and grateful now that everybody is a profitable trader within my organization. I'm so happy and grateful now that I've freed over 1,000 families. See, that is the biggest lie, but they say lie, 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 lie again until it becomes the truth. They say what you see until you see what you saw. Say what you see until you see what you saw. The only reason you're saying I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a Chairman 100 is because you've already seen yourself in a clean suit, in a clean dress, walking across the stage, cameras flicking, people screaming your name, music booming, you got a nice plaque. Your mom, your dad is in the front row crying because they saw you do it. You've already seen it. That's the lie, but that's really the truth. And you got to lie to yourself until it becomes the truth, because that's a part of believing. That is a part of believing, is lying to yourself every single day until it becomes the truth. That's a part of knowing your value. Your value has nothing to do with what's going on right now. Who knows what Starbucks is? The owner of Starbucks was homeless. Who knows who Tyler Perry is? Tyler Perry was homeless. Who knows what WD-40 is? Drop a one in the chat if you've ever heard what WD-40 is. You've heard of it. You know what it is. WD-40. Who knows why it's called WD-40? Anybody want to let me know? If you know, let me know. My guy, Robert, he said 40 times. The inventor of WD-40, he went through 39 different recipes. 39. He could have stopped at 39. Kept going until he got it right. The 40th time, he got it right. What if he would have stopped at 35, 36, 37, 38. Once again, is it time? Because he could have did 40 of those in a day. He could have did 40 of those in a year, 40 of those in 10 years. But the thing was, it wasn't about the time, it was about the grind. He never gave up. He kept trying until he hit. Why? Because he believed. He probably kept saying to himself, this is gonna work. I found the best lubricant for any situation, cars, door hinges, whatever it is. I found it. I've got it. I just gotta keep tweaking. I gotta keep tweaking it. And now it's in every Walmart, Target you can think of. You guys are in the UK. I'm in the United States, and you know what a WD-40 is. Family, if you haven't got anything on this call today, right? I need you to understand your value. Understand time doesn't exist. Because you can say, oh, I'm going to do this in 6 months, but no, I don't know. I don't want to know about the type of time it's going to take you. What type of grind are you going to put into making your dream come true? Now, stop telling me 6 months. Stop telling me 3 months, 90 days. That's cool. But are you going to really put in the grind and the effort that it takes to actually make that come to fruition? And the only way you get to that point where you making it happen and you're not looking back and you don't care is understanding your value, not letting people place the value on you, but you understanding that I'm in control of my self-esteem. My self-esteem is directly correlated to my confidence. My confidence is directly correlated to the value that I possess on a daily basis. And once I understand my value, nobody can take it away from me. Once I understand my value, I now walk different, I move different, I talk different, right? I handle situations differently because I understand who I am. And once I understand who I am, I can now help other people understand who they are. That's when you start running. When you're chasing the money, when you're chasing these different, take profits, let's do a different strategy. Let's try this, that. Let me get in this group. Let me get in that group. Let me switch to this team. You don't understand your value. That's why people are doing all of that. But when you say, oh, it's in me, not on me. It's in me, not on me. It's in me, not on me. How you do anything is to do everything. So if you don't win here, you're not going to go over there and win because you still don't understand your value. Understand your value here, you're winning in anything you do in your life. And understand, family, I thank you for all the prayers and best wishes that I could have been gone. This call would have been RIP, the Godfather. That's what we would have been posting. But because God has another plan, because this has now helped me see the vision even clearer, me understand I'm supposed to be here, me understand now I'm very valuable. I knew my value, now I really understand it because it wasn't my time. Why? Because time doesn't exist. So family, thank you for listening to me. Junior, thank you for getting me on this call, bro. It's always a pleasure to connect with your team, bro. Anything I can do to help, push you guys to the next level. You guys, you got to understand, this is somebody that is a humble leader. This is somebody that is doing whatever it takes to get to the next level. Not just him, but he wants to bring everybody with you. So he's always thinking of ways to bring value because he understands his value. So once you understand your value, how much more powerful will your team be? Once everybody, we're not dealing with those type of people. We only want a certain type of people in our team. We're not thirsty. We're not desperate. We want the right people that understand what this mission is. We're not in it for 6 months. We're not in it for 6 years. We're in this for a lifetime because time doesn't exist. So thank you, family. I hope you apply whatever is applicable. And I hope you know that you do have value. You just gotta dig deep and bring it out and know that I need you to run every single day like you got a gun to the back of your head and this could be your last. I'm out, family. Love y'all. Peace.
Love you, bro. Listen, put some 777. Show some love for our brother, man. I'm speechless right now. We're gonna end this call right here. This call's been recorded. It's on my YouTube channel, guys. I love you guys. Brandon, I love you, bro. I appreciate you. My prayers are with your family. And I'm so grateful, bro, that you are strong enough to do this call for us. We sincerely love you, man. We sincerely appreciate you, bro. We love you so much. And, bro, I'm out. Love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.